Hello and welcome to this edition of iPraise and iPraise training video. If you're watching this, you're getting ready for iPraise and iPraise this coming November 18th, 2012. And guess what? We're on our 5th week of Professor Playtime's Christmas Shop of Wonders. And we're talking about I will be patient this week. And we're talking about how we can share the gifts God has given us. And this week I'll be patient, and we'll give the chance to have children practice their patience. So our first activity in our small group time is called time cards. Right here, you'll see it attached. And in this game, you'll have this help sheet, 3 buckets and enough balls to fill the center bucket. And you'll have a race, and you'll run down to the buckets and put a ball in the center bucket in your team's bucket. And each time someone turns, he or she will draw a card and then show it to me, or show it to you. And before you can run, you'll have to wait an amount of time that's on the card. So the card will tell you how long you have to wait before you can go put the bucket in. Patience. So it's going to be tough for the little ones to not just take the ball and run really fast and put it in the bucket. They're going to have to wait. It may be 5 seconds, 10 seconds, who knows how long it could be. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And then you'll have questions afterwards about how good a job they did. Now, one of the teams didn't have as many balls in the bucket. Why? Because they had to wait longer. What that was that like? That's going to obviously upset them because they'll feel like they didn't win because they had an unfair disadvantage with the time. But that's what patience is all about. I'm talking about being patient on listening to what God has to say. Our second activity is called Impatient Breakfast, which I always think is exciting. And for this breakfast, you're going to bring in, we'll have powdered pancake mix, frozen biscuits, and orange juice concentrate. And we'll talk about how we didn't have time to make it, so let's just go ahead and eat it the way it is and see what everybody thinks about eating that as it is, or maybe being patient enough to wait for all those things to cook, and for the biscuits to not be frozen, the pancakes to not be powder, and the orange juice to not be frozen. So it's going to be a lot of fun to help them think and look at what it means to be patient. So look at those 2 attachments. Remember to be there at 9 o'clock so that you can greet the kids. 9:15 we'll get started with singing and praise time. 9:30 we'll start with the video program. That goes to about 10:05. We'll have communion, break into small groups. You'll do these 2 activities about 10:30. The teachers will be there to relieve you, and you'll be good to go. And don't forget, this weekend's our marriage seminar with Ted Cunningham. Make sure you are there. 7 o'clock on Friday, 9 o'clock on Saturday morning. It is going to be the biggest event you've ever been to this weekend, I promise. And if you are going to the F1 races, you're not American, because we all know that the only kind of racing in America is NASCAR. So, have a great week. See you on Sunday.